Now, once again, come into your downward dog. And stay here. Push the tailbone up. And now you're going to bring the right leg forward in between the hands and keep the back foot up, the heel up. And you're going to lift up and come up and keep sinking the hips down, square the hips. And hold this. Hands down, go back into your downward dog. And now you're going to bring the left leg forward in between the hands. Back leg firm on the floor. Left leg bent. Take the hands up. And hold. And come down. And take the legs back. Now, step forward to the center of the mat with your feet. And now place your hands on the floor. If fingertips, that's also fine. So now if your fingertips are on the floor, you're going to keep your legs hip width apart. And then take the right foot, touch the right wrist with it. And bring it down. Now left. And bring it down. Right. Bring it down. Left. Bring it down. Right. Bring it down. Left. Bring it down. Good. Now, you're going to bend your legs. Again, you're going to come into Utkatasana. Take the hands in the Namaskar Mudra. Take the left elbow on the outside of the right knee and hold this. Make sure your hips and your knees are in one plane, not like this. And come up. And again, bring the hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And down to the other side. And then hands on the floor and Uttanasana. Now fingertips on the floor. And now let's go into the one-legged Uttanasana. So you're going to take the right leg straight up. Keep the hips squared. Roll the thighs down. Here this is really tricky because you never know when your hips are squared. Most people do not know. So make sure, maybe you can take a picture of yourself doing this. And come down. Now the same thing on the left side. So take the left. If I don't practice this for many days, then sometimes I also lose the sense of when the hips are squared. So it's very important that you know when the hips are squared and that you can sense it instinctively. And bring the leg down. Good. Now you're going to take the right leg forward in between the hands, left leg in the back, and then straighten both legs like in Parshva Uttanasana. And you're going to walk the legs, hands forward, and allow the forehead to come and rest on the right leg. And then you're going to take the left hand on the outside of the right foot and take the right hand up. Roll the thighs in. Hold it. Now come down. Switch legs now. So you're taking the right leg back, left leg forward. And get into the position for the Parshva Uttanasana. Walk forward with your hands. Allow the forehead to drop down on the left leg. And then come up and take the right hand on the outside of the left leg and take the left hand up. And hold this. Come down and go back into your downward dog. And now you're going to bring the right leg forward in between the hands. Place the back knee on the floor. And then you're going to bend the back leg. Reach back with the right hand and pull it in. Keep pushing the hips down. Only then you'll feel a stretch on the quads. There is no better way to stretch the quads. You will just have to, the pain that you feel or that discomfort that you feel is because the muscles are so tight. They're thick muscles and they're tight muscles. So you have to keep pulling them in so that they can be loose. Okay, now let go. Now we're going to take the right leg back, bring the left leg forward, and bend the right foot, right leg, bring the foot close to the hip, sink the hips down. One side is always a little more stiff than the other side. Good. And let go. Now a little back bend. You're going to take your legs hip width distance apart, and then you're going to sink down and get your chest close to the floor. Good. Come up. Now, again go into your downward dog. And this time we're going to bring the right leg forward and we're going to go into your warrior 3. So bring the right leg forward, take both hands forward, and then slowly start to straighten both legs. And slowly bend the front leg, go back into your downward dog, and we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So take the left leg forward, bend the front leg, take the hands forward, and lift. And then slowly bend and come down. And now once again, come forward, Uttanasana, grab the back of your ankles and pull yourself forward. And again, lift yourself up. And then you're going to bring the hands up, hands in the Namaskar Mudra, sink down, bend your knees, sink down, place your left elbow on the outside of the right knee like we did before, and this time take the left leg back and stay here. Keep opening the chest. And then bring the leg forward and come up. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra, bend. Bring the right leg on the outside of the left knee. Right leg back. Stand, stay here. And slowly, hands up and come down. And now we're going to do the Ardha Chandrasana. So stand with your legs slightly apart. Turn the right leg out. Take both hands up, both hands out to the sides. Now, left hand on the left waist. Bend the front leg. Take the right hand diagonally opposite the right foot and lift up. Keep the chest open. Don't allow anything to sink down. You'll know that you're not sinking if your foot is firmly on the floor, especially the inside of the right foot. Then when you're ready, you can lift the left hand up as well. And whenever you're ready, you can make this into Chopasana. So you can bend the top leg, reach back, and stay here. Good. Let go. Bend the front leg and come up. Now we do the same thing on the other side. So, legs about 2-3 feet apart, hands out to the sides. Right hand on the right waist, bend the left leg, place the left hand diagonally across the left foot, lift the leg up, take the right hand also up. Find that stability, make sure that both legs are active, heels are pushed out. Whenever you're ready, make this into Chopasana, so you can bend the top leg, reach back and hold. And let go. Bend the front leg,